notice what you see when you look up. You know, people at home looking at the video probably can tell that I can probably see a little bit more than you can. And the question is, what are we doing differently? Right? And look down again. So it's the action of looking up. It's not the action of having looked up. That's static.
Yes.
So let's say that for you, for one reason or another, you'd like to be able to expand your range of what you can see. Or maybe it's something else that we're looking at changing and we realize that it's related to this. So scoot just a little bit forward in your chair. Actually, just sit up so you're not leaning against the back of your seat anymore. And look up again. Notice, what do you move when you look up and look down? What moves?
I think my chest and heart move, as well as, of course, my head.
Something else moves too.
And beside my head and neck.
You've got a good view from the side.
Okay.
You can see what's moving.
So
with your eyes closed,
on my shoulders, say thank you.
Something fairly obvious. What are you doing? You're looking up. So your eyes are moving.
Oh, yes. They don't have to, of course.
Well, they don't have to, but why not?
Yes.
Move your eyes.
Yes, if I'm looking up, because I'm looking.
Because you're looking.
I'm not just raising my head.
You're not just raising your head. It'd be one thing if I told
Yes.
you move your chin away from your chest, but that's not what I said. I said
yes.
You look up, right? So what if we did do that? What if you looked straight ahead, and this time you just brought your chin away from your chest, but you continued looking straight ahead? What do you feel in your neck?
A tightness.
You feel a tightness. But and what movement do you feel in your neck? Just notice it. You don't even have to give it words.
Oh, can we try again?
Do it a whole bunch of times. Get to know your neck. Get to know, you feel your neck.
It feels a little squinchy when I do it this way.
Isn't that interesting? Now leave that alone. And once again, just look up. Just the way you did before, more or less, and notice what you see. Does it change?
What I see.
How far do you see? How much of the ceiling do you see?
Maybe more ceiling.
Yeah, and it's just that little bit. Now let's try something else. Look down at your belly button. Really, look down at your belly button. Actually, look down at your belly button.
Ooh.
And notice that you have an unbuttoned button.
Yes.
I actually hadn't noticed that when I suggested that, but
yes,
you know, there's uses for these things.
Yes. Let me keep looking down. Okay. Sorry, camera.
Yeah. Now look down.
Yes.
And then look back up to the camera.
Hi, camera.
And then look down to your belly button. And then look up to the ceiling. Move so you're not leaning against the back of the chair.
Oh, yes. Wow.
Yeah, and then again, look down at your belly button.
This, by the way, everybody, is so much fun.
And look, yeah.
For those of us who are stuck on ourselves, it's lots of fun. For those of us who give ourselves away too easily and interact, that's a habit I'd love to break. So I'm looking down still?
You're looking down at your belly button?
Yes.
Actually, put both your feet on the floor. That might help.
Okay.
Look down at your belly button.
Wow.
And then look up at the ceiling. And notice what happens between your head and your belly button, actually between your head and... Do you feel your seat on the chair? Does it move? Something happened with your breath. So look down again.
Lots is going on.
Lots is going on. Look down again.
This is as challenging as dating.
And let your pelvis move. Just let it move. It doesn't matter what it does. And
I'm getting this for free. You people have to pay for this. Okay, what is it now? I'm
looking down. Let your pelvis roll a little bit.
Yes,
and then look up again. What happens when you pay attention? When you have your pelvis and your back involved in it?
Well, one, it feels before anything else, it feels delicious.
Yeah.
It's like you were an angel sent, because I have trouble giving myself away. You know, not staying centered in myself.
Right.
And this is a wonderful exercise.
You can feel yourself moving around your center. Okay, now we can use...
I haven't even gotten there yet, but that would be very nice.
Let yourself roll back so that when you're looking down, your back touches the back of your chair. When you're looking back down, your pelvis rolls back and your back rounds, you make a big C.
See, Josh thinks that I meet everyone at 5:30. He's the only one because I wanted to get this free.
I know, now you're looking up.
Oops, oops.
No, oh, wait, don't say oops, oops, but notice it.
Notice.
Okay, so now look up.
Notice.
Look
All
up.
looks are good. It's just
Yeah,
noticing.
now do the opposite. Bring your pelvis forward while you look down. That's kind of interesting, right? And then bring your pelvis back while you look up.
Wow, it's like rowing.
Yeah.
Wow, is that nice?
And leave that alone.
I love it.
Take a break. Feel what's happening in your breath, right? Is it different sitting? Forget looking up. Is it different to sit?
I mean, I was feeling, just sitting next to you, extraordinarily peaceful. But this peace feels more embodied than the last
embodied,
piece.
right.
Yes.
And remember, the workshop we were talking about was called Embodied Teshuvah, right?
Okay.
Which is embodied return. Returning to yourself,
Yes,
right?
returning to your body.
Returning to your body. And what's really interesting is that all the movements we were doing, they're random movements.
I'm not leaving. My eyes are closed. I hope Josh has a good TV show.
We can do this some more.
I'm happy to keep doing it forever.
Yeah. Look up at the ceiling again. Just look up at the ceiling and let your pelvis be alive. Let your pelvis be part of it. If you're aware of more of yourself, what happens? Do you see more of the ceiling?
I have a religious thought, if you want it.
What?
I have a religious thought, if you want it.
What is it?
I'm sure you're aware of this. Rabbis in the Middle Ages did not want to use the word God anymore because it had so many associations with someone punishing and so on. And so, do you remember what words they came up with?
I know many. I don't know what you're thinking of.
The one I'm thinking of is Ein Sof.
Ein Sof, yes.
Which means without end. And one rabbi thought that was 2 words too many. I have a new word